All right, my man. All right, my man. State your name. Let them know you on Real Talk with Nick.
Yo, this JB on Real Talk with Val.
All right, Real Talk with Nick. Nicovelli King. It's a Nick thing, y'all. All right, man. Let's get into it, man. I want to talk to this brother because he had a lot to say. And we're going to get right to the point when we speak of Donovan Mitchell, because that's the big talk, man. Do you feel like Donovan Mitchell is worth bringing to New York, man?
I mean, he from New York. Like I said before on the other show I was on.
Right,
Pressure out here make you or break you.
right.
I mean, look like Utah pressure broke him, and that's a small market. He belong out here though, because maybe he'll show up for us, but too many guards on this team. Guard heavy. We need other players. That money could go to everybody else.
Yeah.
What about Donovan Mitchell in 2-3 more years?
Two, 3 more years?
Now. Build. You still ain't build. Y'all don't got no cornerstones. Where's the cornerstone? Where's our cornerstone?
Okay.
Not Randall. Our cornerstone is not Brunson. Where's the cornerstone? RJ Barrett? We gonna give him that? We gonna hold him to that? We gotta develop first. You can't just bring him in and make him a cornerstone. Not saying he's not a cornerstone piece, but you can't just plug him in with them dudes. Them dudes got the chemistry together. Even the Brunson kid, like this.
Jalen Brunson, you think it's a bad idea?
I don't think it's a bad idea. I think he's a solid point guard because that's what the Knicks need. But we don't need another guard, a combo guard, any type of guard. You need forwards. We need forwards, centers.
So we need forwards and centers, man. So when we speak of forwards, we got Julius Randle already.
Get him out of here.
Get him out of here. Did you hear about him playing in a Nike?
Pro-Am?
Yeah.
Get him out of here. We're playing the pro-am. Like I said on my last appearance on this,
Yeah.
Julius that hit the ceiling and hit the floor. It's quiet. I'm not worried about him no more.
You're not worrying about him no
I'm not
more.
worried about him no more.
You don't think Obi could take the spot? Think Obi's ready?
Obi could do some things.
Yeah.
Obi could definitely do some things.
Yeah.
I like Obi game.
You like Obi King? Yeah.
But I want them to use Obi how they need to use Obi.
And how they should use Obi, man.
I mean, he should get more touches. Don't make Obi a stretch four. Obi could jump. Let him get more rebounds. Let him bang bodies a little bit. Not as much as Julius Randle, but let him bang bodies.
And what do you say to those that say that Obi is just good for fast breaks? That's all he got in his repertoire. Like, he don't got no handle. He like,
Just wait and see. Everybody has to grow.
yeah,
You can't judge a book by its cover all the time.
okay.
Look at all the people that we did judge a book by its cover. And look what they came out and did.
Like who?
Well, me personally, I judge everybody, but I judge the Trae Young kid.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, I didn't think he was all that. I mean, he's good. He's real good, but my thought process was still right.
Okay, so being that you
There's a
brought
lot
up,
of people I prejudge.
So-
Jason Tatum.
okay, but being that you brought up Trae Young, right? I'm gonna elaborate on him only because he eliminated the Knicks when it was 4th seed in the postseason. Who gets the blame for that, man? Because the Knicks had Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks defense.
Knicks defense. Knicks defense is the reason why Trae Young had a field day. Did he not? Were you watching what I was watching?
Okay, so who you think didn't show up?
Who was guarding him? It's a team effort. It's not one person. It's a team effort. Team effort on defense, team effort on offense. So if y'all can't get stops and they score, that's a defensive thing. If we score and then don't stop them, what's really going on? How could you combat Trae Young? Everybody been gave you the remedy to him. You double him when he get the half. Put pressure on him. Make him give the ball up. Make him an off the ball player. He needs the ball in his hands to create because he can create for other people. Make him play without the ball. He's not comfortable doing that, as you can see. That's why they got eliminated. But as far as the Knicks go, we lost to him for lack of defense.
For lack of defense.
Lack of defense.
Do you think the coach get the blame for that?
Hell yeah. Coaching staff and players. The whole team gets that. Because you know who that kid is. That kid done showed you who he was. That kid ain't tell you nothing different. He ain't show you nothing different either. He's showing you who the hell he is. Y'all
Okay.
Y'all play against. Y'all play him 4 times a year. Regular season. If you beat him in the postseason, what's any different about regular season and postseason? Like I said before, my previous outing on this, everyone loves to play in the garden.
All right. And I want to talk about the big man, Mitchell Robinson, man. Like your boy Mitch, man, he got $60 million. They gave him an extension contract, right?
Yeah.
And Mitch, for the past 2 years, man, been trying to develop a behind the arc game. You know what?
Thank you.
They're trying to develop behind the arc game.
I don't feel like Mitchell Robinson needs to shoot anything. I feel like Mitchell Robinson needs to put on about 10, 15 more pounds of muscle, develop a post game, and see where it goes from there.
What do you say to those who say that big man needs a jumper, outside game, that the game change?
They do. Not an outside jumper, but a mid range. 15 to 18 feet. And then anything 20 and better, leave that to the forwards and guards. 15 to 18 feet for big men. That's your range anyway. That's considered a high post.
Do you think a big man like Patrick Ewing changed the game?
No.
Where
No.
Pat?
Shooters before Pat. Shooters before Pat. Robert Parrish had a mid range, even though his form was nasty.
Patrick Ewing was shooting threes too.
Yeah, but Pat Ewing turned into that. His game wasn't around that. He tried to change the game up some and move along with the game where it was going at that time. Pat was just one of those. He was an athletic big that could shoot and do everything else. He wanted to be that. You gotta want to be that. Anthony Davis is the same thing. So how did Pat Ewing pioneer anything? I mean, he probably put the notion in their head that Sam Perkins was shooting 3-pointers before Pat Ewing.
Okay, so what would you like to see more from Mitch? Besides you said the mid-range shot he needs to develop.
What, for big men?
Yeah.
Oh, for him, for Donovan Mitchell? I mean, not Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell Robinson?
Yeah.
I want him. He need a post game. He need a post game. Post game to take the pressure off the perimeter players.
Okay.
Have no inside game. You're gonna keep Julius Randle. Send that big dummy to the post, and he eats in the post.
All right. Now, being that we got a guard, Jalen Brunson, right? Some say he could facilitate the rock. He'll get picks, open looks. Do you think Julius Randle game would change for the better, where Julius Randle don't have to bring the ball up no more? Because now we got.
He's always gonna want to bring the ball up. That's always been his game since he was in Kentucky. He feels he's one of those guys. He has to humble himself. I feel he'll get along because he has a point guard that'll get him the rock now. Not a point guard that's looking to score first. Brunson is not a score first point guard.
Do you think that's going to hurt the Knicks, being that he's not a...
No. The Knicks are going to flourish with that, but they need more. Need more.
What more?
Need more. You comfortable with the roster? As a Knicks fan, you gonna sit here, Knicks fan. You gonna tell me you comfortable with the Knicks roster?
I think we need like 2 more pieces.
I just said we need more. You said what more?
I'm paying double out. I want you to talk to the people.
That's what I'm saying.
What?
I'm talking to the people, but I'm talking to you too.
You know what I'm saying, baby? I got the camera on you, baby.
My thing is, like I said, my thing is the roster's not even, that roster's not intact. It's not complete. It has to be complete. You have to have good. All right, after that starting 5, what's next?
You got Manu quickly and etc.
Are they moving? In order for your team to be formidable, world, you have to have a decent to elite bench. Because the bench is going to play those backup minutes for them starters when they get tired. That bench can't compete with a lot of benches in the NBA. And that's a lot of benches that's trash. And then it's not the whole rotation getting used. You're using certain players. And then you're inserting your star players, and that's why they're getting hurt. Because you don't have anyone to run your second unit. So, I'm keeping it 100 with you. I'm not comfortable with the whole roster.
You're not?
No.
And some say if you get Donovan Mitchell, right, that the starting 5 will be strong, but the bench will be weak. You already say the bench is weak.
Yeah.
As it is.
Yeah. I don't feel like he's worth the money. He's worth it. Don't get it twisted. He's worth the money. But with that money, you can go get you 2 or 3 good pieces.
What do you say to those who say that bringing in Donovan Mitchell is like bringing in Carmelo Anthony all over again? That he's going to ISO the ball?
It is. That's what he does. You have a point guard there that can get on the rock, but the point guard's going to defer to Donovan Mitchell because Donovan Mitchell's the quote-unquote star. Jalen Brunson's not. So when he gets there, he's going to want to demand that that's his team. The coach is going to tell him that they want the ball in his hands. So what is the point guard to do? Think about that. Anybody that play organized basketball know that that's not a good move. On paper, it's a great move. On paper, it's a great move. But you got to put all the pieces together and play.
Damn. So you saying that Donovan Mitchell coming to the Knicks is going to hurt other players' development?
Yeah, he ain't make nobody in Utah better. Not to me. He ain't make nobody better. He's him. He's going to be who he is. He can't get no better than what he is, to me.
Okay. And this is it, man. When we speak of Emmanuel quickly, man.
I told you before, I like that kid. I ain't never gonna talk crazy about that kid. I like that kid.
Okay.
That kid gotta learn his position. You're not a ball handler. Play off the ball. You're better off like that. You like to shoot. Hit them screens. Get your ass out here in the summertime. Get them cones. Run them drills around them cones, back and forth, and get your jump shot together. He'll be a problem because then he could beat you off the dribble too. That's a combo guard. He's another combo guard that the Knicks have. You got tired of combo guards? Derrick Rose, Quentin Grimes, Donovan Mitchell if he came, RJ Barrett, but you moved him to the 3, so he's combo 3. Think about it.
Do you think that's a smart move to move RJ to the 3?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. 6'7", he can eat. Because then them 3s got to guard him. It's a lot of flat-footed 3s. So that's a great move. In the East, yes, it's a great move. In the West, no. So
And this is it, man. I promise. I'm going that way.
watch out for RJ. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. And what do you say to those who say that we got too many lefties on the Knicks and that's going to be predictable for the opponent? You got Jalen Brunson, who's a lefty. You got Julius Randle, lefty. RJ Barrett, lefty.
See, this is the thing. That's why I said watch out for RJ Barrett. Watch how the ball is more his right hand this year. That causes confusion. Jalen Brunson's a point guard. He can handle the ball with his right hand. It's just Julius Randle. He has to get it together. So he's coming back to his left hand. If you put him in the post, you ain't got to worry about that. Because he's in the post. He's going to eat. And he don't always have to play a 4. He can play a 3.
All right, my man. That's what it is, man. I got my man and outside of Harlem, y'all. Finally caught up with this brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let him go. I know he want to get his grub on. He's hungry. Knicks fans is hungry in general. We want something to happen, man.
It'll happen. Give it some time.
All right, and that's what it is, man. We out. Peace.